Now, 3 people are dead and 13 others injured while preparing for Hurricane Melissa. The details were announced at a press conference a short while ago. Andrea Chisholm has been covering and now joins us live. Andrea?
Thank you very much, Janella. It was Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton who gave the unfortunate update about the deaths of Jamaicans while preparing for Hurricane Melissa. Let's hear what the minister had to say at the press conference, which ended a short while ago.
Very sad to announce that even though the storm has not yet hit, we've had 3 deaths related to the preparation of the storm. One in Hanover, one in St. Catherine, and the other in St. Elizabeth. And these are due to persons preparing for the storm, unfortunately, cutting down of trees in particular. In one case, a tree fell on one of the individuals. In St. Elizabeth, he was airlifted, and it's a health worker. He was airlifted to the University Hospital and succumbed to his injuries. Another case in Hanover, the same thing. And another case in St. Catherine. In one of the cases, there was an electrocution, as is reported to me, linked to the cutting down of trees. There have been about 13 other injuries linked to preparation, most of which are linked to persons falling off ladders or rooftops, trying to prepare for the storm.
Dr. Tufton also expressed condolences to the families and friends of the individuals who lost their lives and said that health centers and hospitals, the medical and health facilities, will be helping those who were injured to get them back on their feet. Moving on to the status of hospitals across the island, he indicated that all hospitals remained opened and there is adequate food, water, and medical supplies. Still, there are concerns about some health facilities.
We are concerned about a few hospitals that are on the coastline. So Noel Holmes in Hanover, Black River in particular, in St. Elizabeth because of where the storm will enter the country, and Falmouth, Trelawney. We have evacuation plans for those institutions. So today we started some evacuation efforts out of Black River. Fortunately, we just completed a 12-foot seawall on the coastline between the hospital and the sea, and that is in place, which will provide a buffer and some protection. But based on projections of 13 or more foot waves, we do anticipate a breach of that. So we have moved some of the services out of the hospital further inland and have relocated patients from the ground floor to the second floor.
Let's move on to the issue about the shelters. Local Government Minister Desmond McKenzie also gave an update, and there are over 800 shelters that have been activated across the island, and 133 are fully operational with 2,002 persons. Now, Clarendon leads the list. Clarendon has 517 persons in shelters, St. Thomas 310, Portland 295, St. Catherine 254. Now, there are 3 parishes where there are no individuals in the shelters, and those parishes are St. Mary, St. Anne, and Hanover. The Red Cross also reported that the center at the shelter at Vere Technical High School has over 300 persons, so that shelter is almost full, and the authorities are seeking to find different arrangements or different locations to house persons who comes to that center. So that's the very latest here from the Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management, and we will be getting further updates as the night progresses, or we'll be having another press conference tomorrow morning, weather permitting. It's back to you in studio.
Thank you so much, Andrea.